I've been a personal trainer for just about a decade. Next year will be 10 years.
I'm an annoying real estate agent.
David Roth, one of my clients, he invited me to come play football at Turf in Torah, and I met Rabbi Landis and eventually found myself at the Jewish Federation for Partners in Torah.
I've gone to Jewish schools my whole life. Eventually I went to Israel, where I studied for 9 years. I taught for 2 years, and eventually I did what everyone else does. They moved to where their wife lived.
I couldn't have watched a video, and I couldn't have read a book and had the understanding I have with someone who can guide me kind of through these stories and through these lessons, and can also relate it back to current day events.
You know, the first day Adam walked in to Partners in Torah, he turns to me and he says, I came in because I have questions. I asked him, so Adam, what do you do? What's your profession? And he says he's a personal trainer. So I said, so Adam, what do you know about this?
I sat down with the rabbi, and then I sat down with Gavi, and we actually talked about ourselves. We talked about our families. We talked about what we did for a living. We talked about all those things, and we really got to know each other. And only later on, through stories we shared with each other, did we start to get into the Torah, and we kind of related the Torah to our own lives.
Hi, I'm Rabbi Pinchas Landis, and I'm the Education Director of Partners in Torah of Cleveland. We started Partners in Torah in Cleveland 4 years ago, and the goal was to bring the Jewish community of Cleveland together through the study of Torah. The idea being that there's many learning opportunities here in Cleveland for people to participate in, but we wanted to have an opportunity where people could have tailor-made Torah learning, one-on-one. If someone wants to learn something that a class isn't offering, we want to offer it to them.
You know, we all got busy schedules, and sometimes we can't make it there Tuesday night, but you know, just last week, Adam and I decided, let's go to Starbucks on a different night. We just can't make it Tuesday night that week.
I look at a community where there are 80,000 Jews, and only a fraction of those Jews are involved in meaningful Torah study. And through Partners in Torah, we can reach out to those 80,000 Jews to get them involved, to get them connected. Because we all know that an educated Jew is a Jew that stays committed to the community. And when we have 80,000 Jews in Cleveland learning Torah on a regular basis, then I can move on to the next thing. But for now, we still have a lot of work to do.
One of my concerns when I first came to Partners in Torah was that I was so behind the curve on everything Jewish. So it was great to come into Partners in Torah, have that one-on-one time where I could sit down and really have my questions answered.
One thing about Partners in Torah is we strive to make it a no-pressure environment, an environment where everyone's comfortable, where we can meet people where they are at and give them what they want to have a meaningful experience.
When somebody asks me a question about Torah or Judaism, I always try to look at it, try to think where they're coming from, and perhaps they're right. And then we try to answer it and come to a conclusion.
One of the great things about Partners in Torah is our flagship program on Tuesday nights, where we take over the Federation Conference Center and turn it into a community-wide study hall, where people from all different backgrounds come together on one night for 1 hour to study together. Come for 1 hour, give it a try, and see what it's all about.